that such an inviting sound?
Yes.
You're like, yay, we're about to have.
Makes me think of my grandmother.
All right, so here is your enamel on steel tea kettle, and we truly have lost our minds. I just looked at that price tag, $21 or $25. It will not be reordered, so that's a bit of a heartbreaker. I could see this being something that we present every year, all year. All right, we have a save-on situation on 2 color choices, the black and the gray. I'll just throw that out there right now, all right? 45,000 orders, and this is the end of the road. Obviously, for something like this, it is ceramic, it's steel, or enamel rather, and steel you would imagine, heavy, costs a lot to ship. That's why we shop on free shipping day, right? And the fact that I'm seeing the romance choice, I'm gonna have that like just set out in my kitchen all the time. It looks so
even if it's not full,
darling.
just leave it right there on your stovetop. Exactly.
So pretty.
And here's what I love. I'll just talk a little bit about it. So first of all, the whistling feature. Is that extra? Yes, it is extra. But again, what I love about it is I need to know when it's boiling.
You need to know.
Right? And here's a couple other things that I do. So it's got a locking mechanism. There's nothing worse than trying to pour boiling water and this keep going, bing, 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 bing. Now, when you want to lock it, you lock it. When you want to open it, you open it.
Smart.
That finial comes right off. You take that lid right off. Since it's boiling, I'm going to leave that alone. But you take that right off. There's instructions on the inside. Make sure you take those out. Give it a quick wash before you use it, and then you are ready to go. My grandmother had a tea kettle, and I always loved every time I would come over, we would make hot chocolate, or she would make tea, and it just was one of those pieces that just has so many memories for me. Put it with that big deal, and I'm telling you, it's just it's
the
special.
Big deal. Don't forget about that,
making.
guys. The big deal, the set of 2 mugs. Okay, choices we have them. Now, I'm going to remind you again, we are busy on the phone lines, and when I remove any of these from the shelf, they don't return. So apologies in advance.
Yeah, this is a no reorder, right?
No reorder.
Yeah, we cannot do this piece anymore.
That is it. All right, so on the end, we have it in the blue.
Look at that. This
375.
Yeah, this mixes your patterns too.
All right, next is the red. 300. Is that confetti?
Yes.
Yes.
Gorge.
Fewer than 500. Green.
Look at that saturation.
Fewer than 100. Oh, we're going to have some empty spaces here. All right, gray. All right, remember that's one of the markdowns. We have 750. Black, also 21 and change, 1,100.
Wow.
This Valentine, what we're calling romance tea kettle, is $25. And there's only 1,200 there. Patriotic, we have a few more than that. I would purchase, even if I saw this and I was like, oh, I just want to have a special tea on Valentine's Day. And let's say you never used it, you only used it on Valentine's Day. It was $25.
Yeah.
That's still a great deal, but it's so pretty. You're going to use it all the time.
I'm telling you, these are those great pieces, and this is one of those that we can no longer make. So if you love to collect, and we've shared this with you for a couple of years now, but what I love about it is, again, there's so many different things that, yes, can you throw something in the microwave? Absolutely, but there's nothing like boiling water when you want to make some oatmeal, when you want to reconstitute something, when you want to bring something back to life. I love that. When you're just making something simple like tea. By the way, these mugs are available also. I'm mildly obsessed. They're so beautiful. They're in a bright white, which is so nice. So you could pick up a pair of those to match along with it. But here's what I love. I love that you have that nice, hot chocolate, oversized handle here. The locking mechanism.
Please do not put your hand underneath this tea kettle unless you have the oven-safe.
See what I did there?
Okay, yeah.
But you have that locking mechanism there. It stays open for as long as you want it, closed when you don't. It has the whistle feature. It has that nice, beautiful finial right there, so you can take it on and off. And then the pattern is baked on. You don't have to worry about it scratching.
Nice.
And this is that beautiful enamel on steel that is so iconic. And look how that nice oversized handle. You don't have to worry about burning yourself.
Well, this might be a little thing, but I'm calling this out on the handle.
Please.
I have a tea kettle. It's just like a plain stainless steel one that I picked up in a pinch because I realized I needed one. And the handle swivels on either side, right? And every time I go to pour,
it moves.
The whole kettle's swiveling from side to side. And I'm like, this is actually dangerous. So I don't use it anymore, right? So now you should have seen the look on her face when I said
actually
that. She
was
was
like,
like,
wow.
Why? Why would you want that to swivel, right? I don't.
You probably didn't even really realize it.
Of course not, until I went to use it, and I'm like, I go to pour, and the whole thing's swiveling to the side. And I don't know if you have the same situation, but if you do, here you come up, because I spent more than 25 bucks on that stainless steel one. All right, we have 1,200 orders, an easy pay of, just to call it out again, these two, the gray and the black, your easy pay is $4.31. Awesome. All the others are $5.11. Equally awesome. All right. It's H226278. If you want to come back down to the end, we'll take you through the color choices again. And the reason we both have the mitts on, guys, we already presented these. You get a set of 2 of the oven-safe gloves. In sizes average and large, but a lot of those are sold out. Anyway, 1,500 orders on the kettle. There it is in the blue, 300 left. Red, 150. These will not be reordered. There's the confetti, only 400 left. Green, 2 dozen. Gray, 450. Black, 900. Romance, 950. It's just too cute.
Romance.
And patriotic is also available. So you have a safer bet there on the patriotic. All right, 1,700 orders and climbing. What do? Do this instead. QVC.com.
And I did want to mention, even though we're not reordering, it's not like there's a new one coming right behind it. This is something we are retiring and no plans in the future
I bet I know
right
why.
now.
Because if you went back and did it again, we'd have to price it much higher.
It's incredible.
Okay.
We'll just say supply chain issues and move on.
Oh, say no more.
Yes.